Good morning, children. So today I'm going to explain you how to factorize of a quadratic expression. So actually this topic will be useful for our 10th standard topic quadratic equations and expressions as 5th chapter in our mathematics. So this already you had an experience in 8th standard how to factorize a quadratic expression. Again just I'm telling you because once we are very perfect in basics, that will be easy for your next 10th standard topics. So just let me go through once. Factorization of a quadratic expression. So just what is the general form of the quadratic expression is ax square plus bx plus c where a not equals to 0, and this is called as quadratic expression. As you all know that if a becomes 0, then x square coefficients nothing. That means the term will be changed as bx plus c only. So it becomes a linear expression. So a value shouldn't be equal to 0. Then finally ax square plus bx plus c is called a quadratic expression. Now when you want to factorize this quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c into two linear factors, x plus alpha and x plus beta. Alpha and beta are the two variables. So it can be any value like 2, 3, 1, minus 2, minus 6, like anything. So after converting this entire x square plus bx plus c into x plus alpha and x plus beta is called as one quadratic expression. Now just let us observe some examples. Then how to do this quadratic expression as a factors. So here I took an example x square plus 5x plus 6 is one quadratic expression. So what are the steps we are supposed to follow to do the factorization? So first of all, we should take the x square coefficient. What is x square coefficient here? 1. Nothing is there means it is 1. And then constant. Take their product like 1 into 6 equals 6. So we should do the multiplication of the x square coefficient and constant. Now the second step is middle term expansion. Middle term expansion in the sense what you have here, middle term is 5x. This 5x you have to write as sum of the two terms. That is called middle term expansion. So like how you want to write 5x, somebody will say 1x plus 4x, 2x plus 3x, or 3x plus 2x, or 6x minus x. Like this, whatever you want to write, you can write. But those not be considered. There is a unique way where you can write 5x as a sum of two values. The condition here is those two values product must be equal to 6. This is the 6. So now here I took here 5. What I wrote here 2 plus 3. That means here 2 into 3 equals 6. So here it is possible. So take such values as 2 plus 3 equals to 5. So here I wrote simply like 1 into 6 equals to 6. Product will be 6. Sum will be 5. Those two factors are the requirement factors. Here 2 into 3. 2 into 3 equals 6. 2 plus 3 equals to 5. So it is satisfied. For example, if I take here to get the 6, if I write it as like 1 into 6. 1 6 is 6. But 1 plus 6 is 7. So it is not satisfied. Okay, for example, if I want to write 5 as 1 plus 4. It is 5. But not 1 into 4 is 6. So we should take the two values whose sum will be 5. Product will be 6 in such a way that you have to think the two values which satisfies the middle term. So after writing everything, what I wrote here x square plus 5x plus 6. This can be written as, if 5x I wrote it as 2x because I took already 2 here and 3 here. So 2x plus 3x. So x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. This 5x only written as 2x plus 3x. 2 plus 3, 5x. So this and this both are same. But here it is 3 terms are there. Here it is 4 terms are there. So once if you have the 4 terms, observe very carefully. Now I want to make into factors. So this x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. X square I wrote it as x into x. You know that x square is nothing but x into x. 2x means 2 into x. 3x means 3 into x. Here 6, you can write 1 into 6, 2 into 3, anything you can write. But here I added 3 is there, no? To get something is common, I wrote it as 3 into 2. Because the first 2 terms I'll take it as one group. Second 2 terms I'll take it as one group. So here x into x, 2 plus x. I took here x, this underline once you check out. X, both are common. So I took out. After taking common, what is left here? X is left. And here 2 is left. So x into x plus 2 plus here also 3x 3 into 2. What is common here? 3 common, that I take 3 into x plus 2. So what property I applied here? Distributive property I applied here. So now you have x into x plus 2 plus 3 into x plus 2. X into x plus 2 plus 3 into x plus 2. When again if you observe here, this is whole one term and this is all one term. Now it is two terms expression. So this is now two terms expression. In the both the expressions, x plus 2 is common. Take x plus 2 is out. After taking x plus 2 is common, what is left over? X is left here, 3 is left here. So x plus 2 into x plus 3. So finally, x square plus 5x plus 6 equals to x plus 2 into x plus 3. Here factors means if anything is written as product of two values, those two values will be called as factors. For example, if I take 12 how to write 12 here? 6 into 2. 6 and 2 are the factors. I can write 3 into 4 also. So those one also called as factors. So depending on the requirement, we are supposed to do the factorization. Once observe here. So this is the way you should do the factorization. Now let us observe a few more examples. I took the same example as I took already here, x square plus 5x plus 6 one I took here. But changing the minus symbol and plus symbols, our values will be changed. Here what I took here first, x square plus 5x minus 6 I took. Here, observe that here. 1 into minus 6 becomes minus 6. What I required here in the middle is plus 5 required. So I want to write here two values whose product is minus 6, sum is 5. As usual, again in the previous sum we write here 3 into 2. 3 to the 6. 3 plus 2 5, correct. 3 plus 2 5, correct. But 3 into 2 is not minus 6. We require minus 6. So I took it as here 6 into minus 1. 6 into minus 1 minus 6. 6 plus minus 1 plus 5. So now it is satisfied. 2 and 3 are not satisfying because 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 into 3 is 6. Here we require minus because even minus is also important. So that reason observe here x square coefficient and constant. So just like again x square plus 6x minus x minus 6. Now observe here. In this way, for the first two terms, what is common here? X square plus 6x. X common here because x square can be as x into x. Take x out. And what is left here? X left over here. In this 6x, what is left over? 6 left over. Now here it is minus x minus x. By seeing this, nothing is common. In any case, if nothing is common, always 1 is the factor for both the terms. 1 into x, 6 into 1, 6. So 1 you take out. And both are minus numbers, so take minus also common. So what is left over? Taking minus 1 is common. X left over. Here 6 left over. Already you took minus 1, it becomes plus. Otherwise you check out minus 1 into x minus x minus 1 into 6 minus 6. So satisfied. Now your term is x into x plus 6 minus 1 into x plus 6. Again in these two terms, what is common here? X plus 6 is common. That you take out. After taking x plus 6 is out, what is left here? X left over. And then minus 1. So x plus 6 into x plus minus 1. So first of all, you focus on how to resolve into two factors which satisfy the condition. Product of it x square coefficient and constant is minus 6, and then middle term, how to get the middle term, that you try to focus more. So with that, I'll give you some basic problems, how to expand it. Some numbers I'll give you, result I'll give you. I'll ask you two numbers I'll give you. What is the sum, what is the product? Sometimes I'll give you sum and product. I'll ask you to guess what are the numbers. Like this, once you are perfect, definitely we can do these sums easily. Now let us go through one more example. X square minus 5x minus 6. See, numbers are not changed. Only plus and minus only changed. But final the answers are changed. In the previous sum, the answer is x plus 2 into x plus 3. Now the answer is x plus 6 into x minus 1. Now let us go through this sum. X square minus 5x minus 6. Now what is the first step I told you? The coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square? 1. Here constant is minus 6. 1 into minus 6. How much the answer is? Minus 6. But what is the middle term is? Minus 5. So minus 5 is required. So I wrote here into and I will write here plus. So required two values whose product is minus 6, whose sum is minus 5. So how to take? Again, if I take 6 into 1 minus 1, it becomes 6 plus 6 into minus 1 minus 6. But 6 plus minus 1 plus 5. But I required minus 5, no? So change here minus 6 and here plus 1. Now minus 6 into plus 1 minus 6 plus 1 minus 5. So this is satisfied. So now here you have to change it as x square minus 6x plus x minus 6. Because I took here minus 6 and plus 1. Now what is the common for the first two terms? X is common. Take out the x. As I took already x is x square, one x is outside this, one x is left. Here 6 is left. Plus, again as I told you the previous sum, x minus 6. Nothing is common. Nothing is common is always what is common? 1 common. After taking 1 is common, what is left here? X left here, 6 left here. So we have two terms again, x into x minus 6 plus 1 into x minus 6. In the both the terms, x minus 6 is common. Take out the x minus 6. After taking the x minus 6, what is left here? X here left. What is left here? 1. Middle plus symbol is a plus symbol. So now it is resolved into two factors, x minus 6 into x plus 1. This is third example. Now one more example. Same numbers only, x square minus 5x plus 6. So x square minus 5x plus 6. Product, what is the product here? 1 into 6 plus 6. Sum is how much? Minus 5. Observe here. Minus 5. So required the values again. Product 6 required. Sum will be minus 5 required. So again you can't take 6 minus 1, no, minus 6 plus 1. Take 2 and 3. 2 plus 3, 5. 2 into 3, 6. But it required minus 5, no? So take out minus 2 and minus 3. Becomes minus 5. Minus 2 into minus 3. Minus into minus plus 2 into 3, 6. Minus 2 plus minus 3. Both are negative numbers means we should add and keep minus symbol. So minus 5. So finally it becomes x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6. Because we got here minus 2 and minus 3. So again, just like again x square minus 2x, what is common here? X common. After taking x common, x here. In this minus 2. Now you have a possibility here, 3x is 6. 3 is a 6. In this 6 we have 3 also, because 6 can be written as 3 into 2. So we can write 6 as written as 3 into 2, 3 taking out. So what is left over? X left over. 2 is there, the 2. But here, after taking minus common, it becomes minus, because minus into minus plus. So minus 3 will be taken out. Here x is left over, here 2 is left over. Here x into x minus 2. Take x is out, x minus 2. Now we have x into x minus 2. Again minus 3 into x minus 2. Two terms are there. In these two terms, what is common? X minus 2 is common. So take out the x minus 2. After taking out the x minus 2, what is left over here? X left over, and then here 3 left over. Finally, this is x minus 2 into x minus 3. So finally what I want to say is, I took here totally 4 sums with the same numbers, plus and minus only changed. See the first sum, x square plus 5x plus 6, x plus 2 into x plus 3. Here x square plus 5x minus 6. So answer is changed into x plus 6 into x minus 1. Now x square minus 5x minus 6. Numbers are not changed, only plus or minus changed, but final answer is changed, x minus 6 into x plus 1. Now x square minus 5x plus 6, x minus 2 into x plus 3. So this is the way you have to factorize it. So observe children, so we are supposed to be very perfect to do the factorization of a quadratic expressions. Once you are very clear with the expressions, we will move on to the equations, quadratic equations. So I will just tell you the screenshots, pages, photos of these 2 pages which I wrote here. Just you can go through once. This is a factorization of quadratic expression. I will send you, and then this is another thing. Final go through. I'll send you these 2. You can go through this video and this one, and after you just listen everything very clearly. As I sent you already one file. In that file we have one page of middle term expansions examples are there. That I'll tell you the page number. You go through, you will get it. So hope you understood the concept. Thank you.